Hello, and welcome to a new studio vlog. It's been a minute since I've filmed a studio vlog, mainly because I have not been able to show what it is that I'm working on. For a couple of weeks now, I have been making artwork towards a Halloween advent calendar of sorts. So it's basically like a mini sticker advent, going to be 15 days worth of mystery stickers. Artwork that people have never seen. Not even my patrons have seen the completed artwork. They've seen sketches, but they have not seen what the completed designs are. So yesterday, I finally put in the order and ordered a ton of them. So I ordered all 15 plus designs. Some days you get extra stickers. Yeah, got that big order placed. It was quite the investment, if you can imagine, for as many advents as I'm trying to make. I'm trying to make 200 of them. I feel like that's a conservative yet ambitious number at the same time to attempt to sell. So the order has at least been placed, and now that it has been placed, I can now start to work on other things that I can now share in videos here on YouTube and on Patreon, so that's very exciting. A few weeks ago, I also have now started to volunteer my time to my local pug rescue, Pug Nation Rescue of Los Angeles, an organization very near and dear to my heart. I worked for them many years ago as an employee caring for the dogs in the facility, and now have returned as a volunteer. They needed someone to help them revamp their YouTube channel, and I basically was like, hey, I can offer my services, and have pretty much completely taken it over. It would mean a lot, by the way, if you would pop over there and maybe just watch a couple of videos or subscribe. Again, really great organization, something that I care a lot about, and it's been really fun producing content over there. Filming dogs is not something that I'm used to doing, and I got all sorts of new equipment to use, like a gimbal and a new shotgun mic and all sorts of really fun stuff to produce videos over there. And I basically went in one day and filmed a whole bunch of videos in one day, and then I batched edited them when I got home. I kind of got that off my plate as well, and so videos have been scheduled on that channel to go up, just with tons of cute, adorable pug love. Lots of pugs, dogs looking for new homes. But it's been really fun to just have like a project and a thing to work on that's not work related, that is still something that I like doing, which is producing content and editing. And it's been so fun editing videos that are not me. And that isn't just like overhead art videos like what I do for Patreon or vlogs or stuff like that. So it's been, I really have enjoyed it, just being able to like flex my editing skills a little bit and just get creative with different types of videos that I don't normally make. And the fun thing with that YouTube channel too is that every video is completely different. It just keeps it really fresh for me producing them, which is a lot of fun. That's mainly what I've been working on, is the Halloween advent coming soon. I'm sure I will start to vlog the process of creating the packaging and all that good stuff, but I gotta wait till those stickers get in my paws before anything else can happen. And then the Pug Nation YouTube channel. That's been pretty much what I've been working on. In between that, we've had family visiting and a lot of just busy summer family activities. As for today, I'm hoping to just kind of take a bit of an art day, since I did a lot of digital stuff yesterday. I do have some digital downloads I need to create for Patreon, which I might try to still knock that out. But beyond that, I would like to work on some art today. So whether it's the tarot project or just art journaling, or I might even work on the mini journal class, which is what I was working on previously. But I'm giving myself kind of creative freedom to work on whatever I want. Wherever the creative winds take me, that is what I will be doing today. So that means you're along for the ride. Let's see what we create today. I've been playing around with this Lighthouse sketch concept in my, ironically, this is my off-camera crinkle sketchbook, but I am showing it on camera anyways. I'm playing around with this Lighthouse idea because I have kind of a journal spread in my mind that I kind of want to work out. And this does have a bit of a personal meaning for me. I use a lot of symbolism in my work, so the images might seem random in my art journaling, but they all have actual secret messages and meanings behind all of it. So I'm playing this idea of a lighthouse, and then I started playing with kind of different color combinations. I love the Arteza gouache, it's really great. I was playing with some color combinations of this to kind of create like petals. And originally I thought that I was gonna do the petals out of like a stone color, as though like the stones turn into petals kind of across the page. Because you know me, I love a thing going across the page. But then I started to play around with the light element of the lighthouse, and I thought that that actually might be more fitting. So I'm playing around with maybe these two color combos together to make this beautiful like sunrise color and have petals float out of the light. I don't know. I'm still playing around with it. It's such a good feeling when something in my mind translates as I want it to. So here's that concept of the light petals kind of coming out of here. I like the kind of two-tone action, which I was trying to capture, and then just kind of show larger petals if they get bigger across the page is what I'm thinking across the spread. I might be able to play with that a little bit, but this at least gives me a color palette and my central illustration. So now I can go and start to build up an actual journal spread and kind of build my pages up with this imagery in mind. I put my sweatshirt on because it's a little chilly in here. Because I have like the concept and the illustration and the imagery like so pinned down of what I'm gonna do, I think I might actually film this for a Patreon art journal with me video, because again, I have so much of it pinned down. Usually art journal with me videos, it's like a section of what I'm doing because so much of it's like intuitive and a flow thing. So when I'm filming myself, it can kind of like just throws my mojo off, I guess, or like it just throws my groove off. But I think because I have so much of the main illustration like pinned down and my color palette, I think I might get my camera set up and film an art journal with me for Patreon. So that's kind of exciting. So I just finished my art journal sesh here. I've been pretty much art journaling all day. I have my spread in here drying. I made some pretty good progress on it here. Maybe a little sneaky peek. Pretty good progress. And I filmed the whole thing for an art journal with me for Patreon. So that video will be on Patreon at some point soon, but I'm happy with the progress. It's definitely been really fun kind of exploring new imagery and just getting back into that art journal life again has been really fun. I'm really enjoying it. I did have some leftover paint though that I was using on this. So whenever I have leftover paint, I always try to pop some of it into my 5-year journal, because I finally did a huge catch up on my 5-year journal. Literally, I did like a month's worth of entries. I also filmed that for Patreon. So a huge like 5 journal with me video is coming to Patreon. An art journal video with me is coming to Patreon. Lots of good videos popping up over there, but I took some of the leftover paint and just put it into my 5-year. The gouache, it's the Arteza gouache, which is really great. This is in my Amazon storefront if you want to grab a box of this. It's great, but it's really fun to paint in the 5-year paper because it's like it dries really nicely and it's nice and matte, and you can do colored pencil on it and stuff. It's a really great way to fill up some space. I got both puggies in here today. Lurchy is always in my studio. He's my guy. He's my studio guy. But Boo Boo here has had some really bad arthritis lately. Huh, little miss? And she's obsessed with Dad. As you can see, she can hear Dad outside. She's obsessed with Dad and follows him everywhere. So we're trying to contain her, give her a little break from following Dad everywhere. So she's been locked in the studio. Boo Boo, look at Mama. I know I'm not your favorite. I know I'm not your favorite, but it'll be okay. See, you're happy. Okay, go ahead and lay down, Boo Boo. Go get in your bed. Go get in your bed, Peanut. Take a snooze. Take a morning snooze. Good girl. Good morning, it is the next day. I am eating breakfast, a little bagel with avocado and sriracha. Maybe too much sriracha, but is that such a thing? I don't think so. And coffee. Always, always coffee. Especially this morning because I was up quite a bit last night with Roman and with GB's boo-boo. Olive, her arthritis has really been bad. And there's times where she gets herself kinked, where she'll do something and then she gets like kinked for a couple of days, and we have medication from our vet that we give her that helps, but this has been a particularly bad kink. And it comes about because she tries to alpha dog lurch, jumps on him, and that's usually what triggers it. She also managed to escape up our stairs to get to Dad, to get to his office, because that is her favorite thing in the world. That has added to the kinkage because that sounds really weird. That has added to her kinked neck, bones, joints situation because she was running up a giant flight of stairs twice to chase after Dad. Oh my God, what is going on? Sorry. Anyways, Olive was also up a lot last night. She sleeps in bed with us and was like up and moving around and making noise and kept trying to get up on my pillow and then would move to her pillow and then would move down here, and then she just was really unsettled because you can tell she's in a lot of discomfort at this current moment. She looks good right now, but I think that's because she just got her morning meds, so she's got a full dosage of meds on board. Anywho, the joys of having senior pugs. Both Lurchy and Olive, they're both having issues right now, just being old dogs, and it can be a lot to take care of, but we love them nonetheless. This morning I'm feeling extra tired, which usually means it's gonna be an editing day. I have quite a few videos to edit, so I might do some editing. I do want to keep working on the journal spread that I was working on yesterday. I feel like I made really good progress and I kind of want to keep the momentum going on that. I also might dabble with filming the mini journal class if I rally up enough energy to continue filming that. We shall see. A lot of things happening at this current moment, but I think the first thing I'm gonna do is just start editing because there's always things to edit, and the more editing I can get done, the better. And I'm going to enjoy my bagel. Yeah. Another video has been edited. I have edited 3 videos today. Crushing it. Currently multitasking like a pro. Updating my 5-year journal from the weekend. Editing a huge Art With Me video for Patreon. It's a beast. And then I'm also watching Jade the Libra's first Halloween Code Orange shopping video. This is my life now, is watching, or listening to rather, Halloween videos in the background because 'tis the spooky season. It's actually been a few days since I've vlogged, several days in fact, and I actually just dropped off my in-laws at the airport a little bit ago. They were visiting for a couple of weeks, so I've had a lot of family time, a lot of family barbecues, 4th of July shindigs. It's been just a really good time, and it feels like it's summer. It feels like a real summer. It's so nice. But yeah, I'm back to a work day here. It is a Tuesday morning, but I did want to share a few updates. I've been so productive this morning so far, and I feel really good about that. I also got a bunch of my cover photos, video cover images done, which is very time consuming. That's a very time consuming thing with making videos. The planes are in full force right now. That is a deceptively time consuming thing, is making the cover images for videos. I usually try to get a bunch of videos edited and then I go through and I make the images all in one sort of sitting. So I got those done for Patreon, which I'm really happy about. But I do have a really exciting update to share with you guys. A little something came in over the weekend and I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna try to do this without showing my address here. I've been designing washi tape. This is no secret. I've been sharing this. I have been working on designing my own washi tape for a while now. I started a couple of months ago, just trying to figure it out. It's kind of new territory for me. And it's quite the investment, obviously, finding a manufacturer and working with them and getting the artwork right and making the purchases, and then when you finally get it, it takes a long time for stuff to be made. It's just like a really time-consuming, long process, basically. You may have already seen my first little batch of washi tape were those little black and white ghosts. This is what the packaging looks like. Just really simple little black line work ghosts. This is in the packaging, so there's plastic on here. But it's really cute because it's on white, so once it's put down, it's really just like a bunch of tiny little like drawn ghosts, which I really love. So this was kind of like the first design that I got made, and I was really happy with it. And then after I created those illustrated severed fingers for the April Art Challenge, I got a bunch of those made as clear stickers, which are currently sold out, but I have reordered more for my Etsy shop. So there are more of those stickers coming soon. Those sold out so fast. I didn't have a lot of them listed because they're an expensive sticker to get made because they're big 5-inch clear stickers. But they are so cool once they're on. But I was so happy with the way that those turned out. And so was James. James was like, you need to make this into washi tape. This would be amazing. And I was like, all right, let's go for it. Well, I took the severed fingers and turned it into washi tape. And I got the washi tape, and oh my God, it's maybe the coolest washi tape ever of all time. It's gonna be so hard to part with this stuff. I can't even. Let me show you. So I'm gonna give you a little tour of this here. Here it is in packaging. This has got the sticker logo on the outside, and there it is. It is several different finger designs, just continuous on a roll. What's amazing about it is that it's on white. It's on a white background. So when it's put on paper, it just looks like there's severed fingers on your pages. Here it is. Let me show you what it looks like on paper so you can get kind of a better sense. So I just have a little bit of it unrolled in my 5-year planner here, but here it is in the packaging. So it has my little logo on the outside, and it is in plastic. So this is what it looks like, you know, in the packaging, obviously. But here it is on paper. I have the roll just like rolled out here. It's basically just a continuous roll of individual little fingers, and there's several different finger designs. You have just the solid finger, you have like a 3-chunk finger, there's a 2-chunk finger, and then there is the big one with the ring as well. But look at it stuck, look at it down. It's amazing. The colors turned out so good. I'm so happy with it. And I don't even have bright lighting on it now. This is just like my regular room lighting. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. They captured all of the detail that I wanted to. All of the color is there. It's like a really nice, like matte feeling washi. I'm so happy with it. It looks so good. I'm so excited to finally share this with you guys. So the ghost washi tape, the severed finger washi tape, and I'm currently working on 2 other washi tape designs that we shall see. All of this will be dropping in the fall in my shop. And I'm trying to launch the washi tape probably at the same time that I also launched the Halloween advent calendar. So stoked. So I'm really happy with these first 2 designs, and I can't wait to make more and hopefully get them in time for a big fall time washi release. My desk is like hot mess express in here. Oh my God. Right now I'm waiting for a sketchbook page to dry. I've been filming a unboxing / sketchbook with me art sesh for Patreon. That's what's been going on. It's been really fun. I kind of did like a Coco inspired kind of thing because it just kind of worked out with the colors that I picked for the build your own palette thing that I did for the Kiritake Zig Gansai Tambi watercolor set that I recently purchased, and it just kind of had some cocoa vibes, so I went for it. Cocoa has also been on the brain because my son is very into cocoa, very into cocoa, which is fine. It's one of my favorite Pixar movies, so he can cocoa his face off. I'm waiting for this page to dry so I can just kind of film the outro for this video, and then that is another one in the can. I've been just like on a filming spree, which has been really good because just this summer is proving to be very busy for me, and I think August is gonna be a really busy month. So I'm doing my best to just get ahead on my Patreon stuff as much as possible. You know, Patreon has become such a huge part of what I do, and it's a lot of it is video content. I post a minimum of 6 videos a month there, which is crazy town. So you can really get a lot of video content over there, especially if you join and you can access older videos. So there's a lot to binge watch. Vlogs, art with me, hauls, reviews, my sticker obsession, comic book club. We've got a comic book club going, which actually is the next video that I need to film. I just finished our July book, so I need to film the next segment of this. I kind of filmed this over the course of a couple of weeks because there's multiple parts to it, but our comic book club is a lot of fun. We all vote on a book of the month in our Patreon Discord, and then we read it, obviously, we discuss it in the Discord, and then I create a video basically with not only my review of the book, but like creative takeaways, like how you might be able to draw inspiration from it, kind of how to use you know, reference sketching or creating color palettes or taking concepts and making them into your own. So it really becomes like an art with me video based around our comic book of the month, and it's a lot of fun. And it means just I get to read more comic books, which is great. I love that. Love that. In other news this morning, I also created my first TikTok. Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm saying this. I caved and I joined TikTok because I just feel with all this buzz, or it's not really buzz, it's not really good news, but all this stuff going around with the Instagram algorithm changing and kind of favoring more videos, I figured, okay, I gotta do it. I don't want to, but I'm gonna do it. And I caved and joined TikTok and made my first little TikTok video just showing some spooky things around my studio. So be sure to follow me on TikTok if that's a thing that you wanna do. My username there is Made by Bun. You can follow me there, see whatever it is I'm TikToking about. My God, I sound old. Ugh. I'm gonna film this outro now. I might start filming another video, and then I really need to tidy my studio up. It's getting a little chaotic in here. So I've talked a lot about washi tape in this vlog here because the severed finger washi tape arrived and I'm madly in love with it. But I've been working on 2 new designs. One is with the love letters designs that was the part of the love letters mini sticker set. So I'm playing around with that idea, and then I'm also trying to create a poison apple washi tape as well, with the green and like purple red apple. And right now I just have them designed on like solid color backgrounds, which I don't know how I feel about that quite yet. So I'm gonna experiment with creating some watercolor and even just some like lightly painted stripe backgrounds that I can scan and kind of drop behind the designs. And I'll show you what I mean in a second here. But I wanna play around with that today and just see if I can get some, just especially now because I have watercolors out, just try to get some backgrounds painted and hopefully scan those and put those behind the designs I have going. Hopefully this makes sense. Let me show you. So ignore these little lines here. That's just my cut lines and bleed lines, but I'm playing around with, here's the love letters, and I just have a solid color background, but I'm just not crazy about it. I really like the idea of trying to get some sort of watercolor or mixed media background behind it. I might even play with scanning some of my vintage papers and putting like a vintage paper behind it, especially with this one. Like I think a vintagey color or like a vintage, I don't know, or like old ledger paper might look cool behind this. So I'm gonna try scanning that. And then on these guys, I'm gonna play with creating some different backgrounds to put behind them, just because I think it'll be more interesting than just a solid kind of tone. And I'm really trying to figure out, I don't know what color to put behind these. Right now I have like a, I don't know, like a minty green kind of happening behind there, and I'm just not sure if I'm fully committed to that quite yet. So I'm gonna play around with that. I really wanna have background colors on these tapes or just something different happening in the background because my other two tapes just have the solid white and I think that's kind of boring. So I really wanna try to mix it up just to have more variety in the full collection. Quick update just to show you the difference in just adding a little hand-drawn background can really make a big difference. So I'm not just on white, and just to show you too, like what, here it is with, you know, white, but this is basically the tape. I think it's really cute. It just adds a little something extra to it. And I know that that's something I easily could have done in like Procreate, but I'm old school and I have to hand draw or paint stuff to achieve this. I just prefer it so much more, but pretty cute. I'm happy with the way this looks. I was tempted to separate them a little bit more, but I don't know, I think it makes it kind of fun. So now here is the Love Letters washi. I scanned a chunk of vintage ledger paper and sliced and diced it and put it behind all of the little icons. So this is the Love Letter washi tape. It's just nice. It's like a subtle enough background to really kind of highlight the designs, but it kind of adds to the mail, you know, aspect of it, and still has, you know, an original different kind of background. So it's not just a solid color, which I think is kind of fun. So Love Letters washi tape. I'm happy to report it has been a productive day, so I'm really happy about that. Although my eyes feel like they're gonna fall out of my face because I've been staring at my screen a lot, designing that washi tape and getting that situated. Oh, my eyes. But yeah, I'm really excited to have kind of a collection going of washi tape. I'm very, very happy about that. Keep an eye out. This fall is probably when I will be releasing the washi tape, because now that I've ordered those 2 new designs, they take forever to get to me, so I probably won't even have them in my hands for another month plus. It's usually like 3 to 4 weeks until I actually get them, and usually like 2 weeks till I even see like a sample. So I just have to be patient and wait, and hopefully I can release all of that in the fall, along with the Halloween advent calendar. My patrons know all the details about that. More to come on that. All very exciting and good things. Okay, my battery is dying. I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!